All right. We are live. Wait, are we? Yes, we are. We are recording and we are live. Whew. There we go. Hello, Basil. Morning, Bray. Morning, Alf. Still got Adam Minch's microphone there, I see. What a beautiful morning. A little bit overcast, but that's okay. Decent lighting. We'll see how we go. Cheers. Never underestimate the value of water. Alright. Well, kia ora team. I'm Benny. Sitting here in the People's Garden getting ready for the show. Almost time. Almost 11 o'clock. Actually, might give me a good opportunity to explain. I'm sitting here in the People's Garden. I just want to share with you the reason why I refer to it as the People's Garden. You see, I've often thought that who we are as people, it's merely a combination of the places we've been, the experiences we've had, the choices we've made, and the people we've encountered. I've encountered a few characters in my time. Some really nice, genuine people, great people. I've encountered my fair share of jabronis as well. More about that shortly. I'm really fortunate to work with some amazing people. Stephen and Sally at the farm, Golden Mile Produce. Karen and Lynn at the Marlborough Farmers Market. It's really genuine people. Actually, I ran into a guy just the other day at the supermarket. I ran into a guy named Keith. He and I used to be really good mates back in primary school. There's one time actually at assembly we performed a lip sync of the song "Pour Some Sugar on Me" by Def Leppard. And we had these big long wigs, we had fake cardboard guitars, and we lip synced the song in front of the whole school, the whole assembly. And we just absolutely crushed it. We were the kings of the school for like a week. I ran into him at the supermarket. He saw me, I was there with my wife and my two kids. He saw me. He saw the kids. He saw the wife. He said to me, "Are they yours?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well done." Just a little moment. Just one of the people I've encountered. One of the many people I've met. The people are the reason I do this show. You know, this is MML 47. 47 consecutive weeks I've been doing this show. I do this show for the people, and I do this show because of the people. The people I've met. Rightio, well, it's getting ready for 11 o'clock. Enough of this cold open monologue. I'm Benny. Welcome to the People's Garden, and welcome to Monday Morning Live, where today we'll spread love and give flowers with Monday morning shout-outs. We'll take a look back at the week that was, take a look ahead at the week to come. We'll do some live gardening with our feature plant this month, basil. Not this basil, this basil. We're going to be caring for our basil, which is appropriate because we've got a few special guests, as well as Basil, as well as Alf. It's a very special welcome to the Care Bears. This guy, hey, what have you got around your neck there? What? 3 weeks? What's happening in 3 weeks? Yeah. And this little guy, the Care Bears, to represent the people that I care about in my life. Shout out to Abadabba. First Monday morning shout out today. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Easter, by the way, everybody. Whether you celebrate, I don't know if you celebrate Easter, whether it's a big deal. I was talking actually with the wife the other day. There needs to be a little bit of clarification around the mythology surrounding the Easter Bunny. Everybody knows with Santa, he comes down the chimney, he brings presents, he rewards you if you're good, he gives you a lump of coal if you're bad. What about the Easter Bunny? How does he get inside? The kids say to me, how did the Easter Bunny get into our room to deliver the eggs? How does the Easter Bunny know, for example, that Corbin likes SpongeBob? There's my good friend Casual that I work with at the farmers market that actually said, it's just magic. Just a little bit of magic. So we're going to do live gardening with Basil. We're going to look back at the week that was, or look at the week ahead. We'll have a few fun and games, a bit of malarkey, some shenanigans. Love shenanigans. All those things and many more are coming up right here, right now, on Monday morning live. Well, let's get right into live gardening. We've been caring for our basil plant. Now, I just want to show you the difference between these two basil plants. This one here, we've been pricking off the tips, and it's resulted in a much bushier, much more foliage, much smaller, compact, leafier plant. This one, as a comparison, we've been letting the tips grow, just letting them grow wild. And the cool thing, I don't know if you can see this, let's get in a little bit closer. Sorry Basil, sorry Bray. Just want to show you guys, at the very bottom there, you can see that some of the seeds from the basil have actually fallen onto the bottom there, and it's actually self-seeded. So that's pretty cool. That's one reason why it's good to leave some of the main runners to go to seed, so you can collect those seeds and use them. I've mentioned before that these basil seeds here that we sowed 2 weeks ago now, on Monday Morning Live. Sorry, Bray, he dropped his broccoli. Chopping broccoli. These basil seeds that we sowed into these jiffy pellets have now germinated, and we're starting to see the very early stages of some roots coming out of the bottom. Now, as a general rule, when you're using these jiffy pellets, when you start to see the roots coming out the bottom, it's time to plant them on. So we'll do that next week. That's something to look forward to in the week ahead. Let's go back a little bit more to the week that was. This week was the final week for a guy working with us out at the farm at Golden Mile Produce, a guy named Merlin. He's French, he's from the south of France. And he's just one of those guys, you know, when you meet someone and you just seem to share a common sort of comedic frequency? That was very much the case with Merlin. We'd be picking gherkins or, you know, planting some tomatoes or trimming something. We'd be doing some sort of task and we'd just talk and riff back and forth, and it was just such a hard case guy, Merlin from the south of France. Actually, talking about that comedic frequency, I've never experienced it more so than when I first met my best mate Lee. We went on a camp to Kaikoura, and they split us up into groups, and there was sort of 5 or 6 of us in each room. We were in the room sort of in the middle, and Lee and I, we just hit it off, and we started just talking and laughing. Is that the police? Is it the Karma police? You'll never take me alive. Anyway, my mate Lee and I, we stayed up all night laughing and just talking back and forth. I don't remember sleeping at all that night. It was just pure comedy gold on that beautiful frequency of comedy. Anyway, the next morning at breakfast, we got some dirty looks from just about everybody else in our class because the walls were paper thin, and we'd actually, with us laughing and joking, we'd actually managed to keep everybody else up all night as well. So we got these dirty looks, but hey, we had a good time. We had a few laughs. That's what it's all about, having a few laughs. Also in the week that was, we had a great week at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Good times there. Quite a busy market, a lot of people in town with Easter. Take a look at the week ahead. No, I just know that it's going to be another busy week at the farm. It's going to be another great week at the Marlborough Farmers Market. And I'm bound to encounter people. People that I am able to hit that frequency with, people that I'm not, people that, you know, you don't gel with them, they just don't seem to be your kind of people. Somebody once coined the phrase jabroni. I've met a few jabronis in my time. This one guy Thomas that I worked with when I was a greengrocer. We worked at a fruit and veggie shop. This guy Thomas, it reminded me actually because I was doing a bit of work on the forklift last week on the farm. This guy Thomas was a pathological liar. He once claimed that he got 4th place in the World Forklifting Championships. Now, I don't know why you would claim to be 4th at the World Forklifting. Why not 3rd, or 1st, or 2nd, but 4th? Anyway, Thomas ended up faking a robbery. He smashed himself in the nose, laid down on the ground to make it look like he'd been assaulted. And when I arrived to work, he said he'd been robbed and that they'd hit him from behind. The police investigated, and a few months later they arrested him. Good old Thomas the greengrocer. One of the biggest jabronis I've ever met. Right, now, just to finish off the week that was, a mixed sporting results week. The Crusaders had a win, but the Knights had a loss. They lost to the Warriors, which stings. But I've just got to say, just to put it out there, you can't win a game when there's just so many mistakes. Just an absolute mistake-riddled effort. Far too many mistakes from the referees. But anyway, the week ahead, it's going to be a great week. Sorry? Three weeks. Okay. Interesting. Don't say up the wahs, Abba Dabba. Alright, you have your moment. You know, the one thing with the Warriors, the Knights losing to the Warriors. If the Knights win, there's one person who's happy. Me. And my family. But when the Warriors win, my dad's happy, my sister's happy, my cousins are happy, Basil's happy, Alf's happy, everybody's freaking happy. Next week, up the Knights. Doesn't really have anything going for it. Okay, let's do some live gardening. We're caring for our basil. And we're going to do it using the Benny's 6100 series spritzer. Really handy for spritzing and keeping these basil moist. I'm going to give a little bit of a spritz to the basil that I've self-seeded here in the pot. Really important to keep it moist using the Benny's 6100 series spritzer. Available now in the gift shop. Why not buy two? Right, we're just about out of time here. We've covered live gardening. We've looked at the week that was. The week that was. Get it? No. Do you have anything funny? Alf's with us, Bray's with us, the Care Bears are with us. We've talked about the people that make us who we are. I want to give a shout out to all the people that came to the Marlborough Farmers Market. Everybody that tunes in to my YouTube channel, which is Grow with Benny's. New series coming soon. A new series starting soon will be the 17th original series that I've done on YouTube. Pretty phenomenal. If only somebody would watch. The week ahead is going to be a weird one because it's Easter today. The kids have got the day off tomorrow. Then they're back to school for a couple of days. And then it's another weekend. It's another chance to catch me at the Marlborough Farmers Market every Sunday morning from 9 until 12 at the AMP Showgrounds in Waido, Blenheim. It's another chance to tune into my YouTube channel, which is Grow with Benny's. And as a reminder, as you know, you can see me live every Monday morning here on Monday Morning Live. Thanks for tuning in. Final thoughts on this week. Be kind to the people in your life. Tell the people that you care about them. And watch out for jabronis, because they're out there. Rightio, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time on Monday Morning Live.